I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I just had an epiphany or a realization that I want to share with you guys. Everything I got now, I got because I was honest. And I don't mean my career, I mean my life. Before, when I wasn't being honest or when I wasn't being real about everything, I was locked up, I was stiff, I couldn't go nowhere, I couldn't eat, I was depressed. But the moment I stopped feeling sorry for myself and I owned up and I started working through and I started being honest about my spiritual gift and I chose to take the spiritual journey on and I started doing the spiritual work. My body is unlocked. I'm able to go work out. I'm able to live a happier life. I'm able to be more me. I'm able to be more honest than I've ever been in my life. So what I want to tell you guys, man, is and just be honest about who you are. Be honest about what you go through. Be honest about your development because that can be the secret to unlocking your whole life. I hadn't had no more stiffness, no more pain, no more depression, no more nothing since I started being honest about my whole life and honest about everything I go through and honest about my spiritual gift. I've mastered my spiritual gift. I've mastered my body and I've mastered my life. And I've got better friends and better family connections and just an overall better life just because I was honest about everything and I was more open with them. That's something I'm proud of. Me and my family are closer and love each other more than ever. But that's because I stopped shutting myself off and I started opening up and I started sharing my life and sharing my life experiences with them because I was more shut off with my spiritual gift. Because, like I said in my last video, I didn't want to depress them by telling them what I was going through, but by not telling them and holding off, it was making me kind of standoffish and seem like a selfish jerk to me when they tried to involve me in things. I didn't want to go places, or I had a negative attitude or a negative vibe when they tried to involve me in things. But then as I got older and got more in life, I started realizing that all you gonna have is your family and all you gonna have is the memories. So if you have a chance to have a good opportunity with your family, I don't care who it is or what they did to you. If you can make up with them, make up with them. Because at the end of your life, that's all you gonna have is the memories. And I'd rather have the memories of having a good time building it with my family than building it by myself and having years and years of success, but a lonely life and nobody to share it with. So just start opening up and telling your family the truth about what you go through. They don't understand more than you think. Most of that stuff that's in your mind that telling you they not gonna understand, that's just in your mind. Take it from a person who used to do it. Take it from a person who used to believe all that negative stuff in their head. It worked for me at that period of time to get me through what I needed it to get me through, but to move on in this life and get to where I needed to get to and get to the phase of life where I needed to be in, I had to start opening my mouth and telling the truth about everything I felt and everything I've been through, and it built a better relationship. Now me and my family is closer than we ever been, and I'm happier than I ever been personally because I feel like I can say anything I need to say. I can do anything I need to do, and that truth has not only set me free physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but it just made me an overall happier person. My soul feels happier. My soul feels lighter. When I was lying or drinking or trying to run from my problems, my soul felt heavier. I felt depressed every day. I felt like I wasn't being the real me. And I felt like that's why I had a lot of anger. I carried a lot of anger in me because I was lying to myself about who I truly was. But now my soul feels lighter. I feel more at peace. I feel happier than I ever felt. And I feel more accomplished than I've ever felt because I feel like I'm finally doing what I want to do, I'm finally not trying to make myself go after something that somebody say I would be good at, but I'm following my heart and honestly doing what I always wanted to do, doing what I always was supposed to do, following my honest heart and following my honest journey. So that's why I can tell you from personal experience, I don't care if they don't like your job choice. Do what you know you want to do. I don't care if it's something that makes people turn their back on you and they half of your whatever don't want to associate with you because of it. If it's what you want to pursue, do it. They'll come around, and if they don't, you don't need them. They're just proof in your life that you don't need them. You should do whatever fits your heart, whatever fits your personality, whatever makes you comfortable, and never look back, because that's the thing that changed my life. That's the thing that set me free. That's the thing that improved everything in my life. Telling the truth and living in my truth, no matter what. It gave me my body back, it gave me my life back, it gave me a deeper connection to my soul and a deeper connection to life in general that I've never had before, that I'm excited to continue because it just feels free and clear. My soul feels better than it's ever felt. And I joke in my head just to tell myself negative stuff just to see what it would do to my energy. And it does take you down, so you have to be careful with it. But the best way, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best way to go. It will unlock your whole life. If you're disabled and you're wondering why your life is not improving, why you depressed all the time, why you not building connection all the time, why you running in the same type of connection and it's never improving, it's because you're not being honest about who you are, and you have to work through that by being honest and figure out what about that person that is not right and get away from that. It's called a karmic lesson. You gonna keep running into that same karmic lesson until you look deep inside yourself and solve that problem. And either you can sit there and keep feeling depressed and feeling sorry for yourself, or you can do what I did. Get off your butt and do the work and put yourself back to where you're supposed to be. Stop making excuses. You know what you need to do. Just dig inside yourself. Stop making excuses and get the job done. The truth will truly set you free. I'm living. I'm living proof that it will. And this is the most amazing I've ever felt. And that's why I can tell you the truth will give you everything if you just tell it and be brave enough to live in it. You can change and affect your life just by telling the truth. Because I unlocked my whole body, I unlocked a whole way of living. I never knew I was meant to live, all because I opened my mouth and told the truth about my whole life and all my life experiences, and I stopped holding back. So I know from personal experience that you guys can do it. That's just what I want to stress. Tell the truth, shame the devil, set yourself free just by walking in your truth. Walking in your truth can absolutely change your life, and I'm living proof of that each and every day. So just set your soul free by telling the truth. Start with something little, little bit by little bit, and then it'll get easier and easier and easier to the point where you can't lie. To the point where if you lie, you get lie bumps on your tongue, and those are really, really painful. Those are one of the reasons why I can't lie now. I used to lie all the time, but I've told the truth so much to the point where God punishes me if I lie now. I I can't. I don't condone lying. I can't lie. I have to tell the truth all the time because if I don't, it just don't feel right, or them lie bumps will pop up, and they really, really hurt. So I would just rather tell the truth and have a person be mad at me for telling them how I truly feel than lying to them and telling them something they want to hear, because that don't solve the problem. You can't sugarcoat it. You have to tell the truth, in my opinion.